Hi, welcome to Deep Point. So this is a channel where we talk about cricket, the scores, the teams, and we'll go beyond all that, right? Now, let me start with why we started this channel. So me, along with Sanlap, we used to chat a lot about cricket, right? So uh, we followed all the cricket matches, almost all the cricket matches, in spite of having busy schedules, right? Our classes, evaluating assignments, student submissions, and everything. In spite of that, we took out time for cricket, and that's because we love this game and we follow this game like anything. So in this channel, what we would like to do is we will uh, talk about all the matches, almost all the matches, and we are starting this channel at a very important time, right? The T20 World Cup is around the corner. For that, we will start with T20 World Cup. We will start with all the discussing about all the teams, what they have, their combinations, their probable first 11, and their squad, their strengths, weaknesses, their possible strategies, all that. Sallav, let's start with India and Australia, the two giants we know, and let's discuss about their team, their squad, their possible strategies, where they can improve as a team based on their current performances, players to watch out for, and all that. So we would try to discuss as much as possible, but let's start discussing. Yeah.
Okay, so the basic idea is this. So we know that this time 20 as many as 20 teams are participating in World T20. So this version of World T20. So overall, we are trying to cover only those teams who have the potential to win this time. So or like maybe they are the dark horses, or like they have you know traditionally they have been the able competitors in any ICC event. So basically, our mostly we are going to cover as many as 9 teams. The 8 test playing nations: India, Australia, Pakistan, New Zealand, England, South Africa, West Indies, and Afghanistan. Afghanistan being the ninth team. Right. So that's how we are going to plan our episodes. So basically, what we are trying to do here is we have finalized some of the parameters based on which these teams will be analyzed. And basically, after analyzing a lot of ICC events, we have come up with some of those important parameters which actually lead to teams winning a tournament, or actually which contribute to a champion team. So in T20 format, as we all know that let's figure out what are the parameters we are going to check. So first we will check on power play batting, the middle over batting, finishing. These are the batting parameters that we are going to discuss. We have 3 bowling parameters: power play bowling, middle over bowling, death bowling. These are the bowling parameters. Along with that, we will also cover venue advantage, how much venue advantage these teams are having, the bench strength of all the teams, and also the injury backups, because we know that in a longer tournament, these injuries, they are very common, and how much injury backups the teams are carrying. League exposure. We are currently in that era where these not only IPL, there are so many international T20 leagues which are so many, which have gained so much of popularity, and how much league exposure these players are having, so that they are also exposed to the world class bowling, world class T20, world class T20 batting, world class T20 bowling, and everything. Also, we have big tournament experience, which is also a very, very prominent factor in deciding who can be a probable champion. So, Chinmoy, any other factor that you would like to add along with this?
I think that's all we thought are important, right? There can be a few more, but let's start with these. We can later add
Some of the
some.
factors like goal clarity and balance, also like
Right,
the spin versus pace matchups and how they are going to
right.
contribute to different venues. Also,
Yeah,
like how good a fielding side one particular team is. Or we are also trying to see the team management, the leadership, and
the
the
think
strategy
tank. Yeah,
based on the think tank.
yes.
So these
Yeah, yeah,
factors can also be a part of
yeah.
our analysis. So overall, we will be giving after all the analysis, we are going to give a score out of 10 to every team
Right.
to understand how much probability is, how much likelihood we are having
Yes.
of their chances in this T20 World Cup is concerned. So let's start with India. So let's
Yeah.
start with their squad. So we have in the squad, we have in batting, we have Surya Kumar Yadav as the captain, Ishan Kishan,
Mm,
Sanju Samson, and Rinku Singh, they're the batters.
mm,
In terms of all-rounders, we are having Akshar Patel as the vice captain, Abhishek Sharma,
right.
Shivam Dube, Hardik Pandya, Tilak Verma, and Washington Sundar. Bowlers, we are having Arshdeep Singh, Jasprit Bumrah, Harshit Rana, Kuldeep Yadav, and Varun.
Yeah.
So let's figure out what will be the probable playing 11. Of course, we will be they are trying to start with Abhishek Sharma and probably Sanju Samson, because till now, if so, I know that Sanju is not in his best of the form so far as the recent New Zealand series is concerned. But whether they will replace Sanju with Ishan or not, there is no such update to us.
Mm,
So uh, Sanju is still my opener in this playing 11. At number 3, of course, I am having either Ishan Kishan or Tilak Verma. So again,
Tilak Varma.
Tilak Verma is subject to
Mm,
his fitness. Ishan Kishan is again subject to his form.
mm,
Stephen has proved himself already in that New Zealand
mm,
series of the Syed Mushtaq Ali Trophy. So if
mm,
Tilak Verma is unfit, then we already have our number 3 in Ishan Kishan.
mm,
Number 4, of course, our captain Surya Kumar. Number 5, Hardik Pandya. Number 6, Shivam Dube. Number 7, Rinku Singh. Number 8, to me, since Akshar Patel is still the vice captain, and so far as today is concerned, his fitness is still not recorded to be that he's ruled out from of this
mm,
World T20. So maybe he will play. So at number 8, of course, Akshar Patel. 9, 10, 11, Bumrah and Varun have already cemented their places. I don't think there
mm.
will be much of a change. There will be either Arshdeep or Kuldeep. So
Mm.
based on the surface,
Depends
I
on
think
the
that
surface. Yeah.
based on the surface, that decision will be taken.
Mm,
I think Kuldeep's chances are a little bit slim right now, given his recent form.
mm,
But if the surface is, very spin friendly, like we are having a match at Chennai or a match at Colombo, then definitely I think Kuldeep will be a better option to play.
mm.
Any changes you would like to make in the playing 11?
No, no. I think Arshdeep over Kuldeep, because Arshdeep is a good death bowler. So we
So
can have
for
him.
80% of the matches,
Yeah.
my preference will be Arshdeep only,
Mm,
because of his overall bowling ability.
mm,
And maybe that the extreme case to take Kuldeep will happen only when things will be extremely spin friendly.
mm.
So
Uh,
that's what my
and
playing.
now we have Shivam Dube. So Shivam Dube is a 2 overs bowler for us, and then Hardik can take care of 2 3 overs. So
Yeah, so Shivam,
to
Hardik
get,
and Akshay will be bowling 8 overs among them. So that
yeah.
will be decided. So Bumrah, Varun, and Arshdeep or Kuldeep, they will be
Mm,
completing their spells most likely,
mm, mm,
and these three will be completing the other. the
Hmm.
8 overs. So that's how I think this will be planned. Uh, so let's go with the parameters. So first is power play batting.
Hmm. Yeah, so that's the strength we have. That's right now. I think none of the teams are not even closer to what we are doing. We are at a different league altogether. That uh, all of us
Yeah.
can see, and I
And
don't think that will stop.
Ishan, so if
Yeah.
Abhishek and Ishan open instead of
Hmm.
Sanju,
Hmm.
my goodness, I don't know, sky is the limit.
Yeah, yeah.
And even if
And
Ishan is coming at number three,
yeah.
I think
Uh,
those like, they are very common days. Like in 6 overs, I think in in the first 6 overs, I think 60 is something which is minimum. If India is scoring 16 in any match,
right.
that is an
Yeah.
underperformance.
Yeah.
So yeah,
And the kind of strategy that India is having right now, they want to bat their opposition out of the game, right? So they want their that's why they're playing eight proper batters, and I think that's the right way to go as I mean based on the kind of form our batters are in. Adding Shivam Dube to that list, the way he batted in the last game, it was uh, quite something. I think as a batting unit, India is means far ahead than other teams. They can demolish any opponent. I think so.
I think
I
the
think power
second
play
parameter,
batting.
I think the
Yeah,
second parameter, middle over batting, I think there is a little bit scope for improvement, especially
yeah,
when it comes to sluggish pitches. So I'm still not
yes.
sure in the sluggish pitches. It very much depends on Surya Kumar. So
Hmm,
if Sky is in his prime form, if he
hmm,
unleashes his sweeping abilities and his slog sweeps and everything, then I
hmm.
think India has very good chances. In even in sluggish pitches. Otherwise, middle overs batting, I'm having
Uh,
a little bit doubt in that zone.
hmm, hmm. Uh,
Uh,
because
Finishing again, I
if
think
right.
India is absolutely on point. So
Hmm.
we have Hardik Pandya, Shivam Dube, and Rinku Singh. I think um, they
Uh,
are the one of the best finishers in the world,
right.
right?
So we
So middle
need,
over
I think,
batting is still a concern.
a
Yeah.
bit, yeah, iffy. And I think we need two batters who can play that anchor role. Means they can switch their role based on the match situation. So I'm still not sure if India has that. Means on paper they have anchors in forms of Tilak Verma and Surya, and Hardik can also play that role. And Rinku can also as finisher also, and also the anchoring role. But I'm still a bit iffy. I'm still a bit. Means I don't know at this point whether India have that, because they are playing that demolishing kind of cricket, and that kind of everyone is playing that role quite well. And there will be a game, there will be a match when there will be collapse. So somebody has to stop gate that, right, to save a match. Because last match also we saw that Shivam Dube has to um, had to step up, but still could not save the match because there was a collapse and everyone was trying to uh, play their shots. But we need somebody or two players at least who can play that role. But because Surya, I've seen
Last
in
match,
the last
India played one batsman short also. So,
shot also,
but
yeah.
more than that, my question is if Tilak plays, then and also we are including Ishan Kishan in the squad, then whom do you
Then
think Tilak
Samson has to sit out. Yeah,
that will make a very left-hander like
yeah, yeah.
almost
That's
40
the issue. but I think we need Tilak in our team because I don't have
Tilak is,
confidence in
Tilak
Surya
can
that
be
much.
excluded.
Yeah, yeah. Surya
Tilak can't
is,
be excluded in pressure match
yeah,
because he has already proven himself in that Asia Cup final that how
yeah.
does he handle pressure. And
Hmm.
he's a very very good anchor come accelerator in the end. So he has all the
Even
potential, but even his fitness is also like not exactly we are updated with his fitness, but most likely he will be fit by the by the Super 8.
I
Okay.
think we can also replace Ishan with Tilak because Ishan is in good form, but we also have to think about the combination we will go with, and that's very important because we already have that power game. Ishan is some way Ishan is adding some elements to that, but it's not like you can replace Tilak Verma with Ishan, and Samson can be a good asset for us in World Cup because he just needs one good match, and then he will come back. That's our hope. I'm not sure about that, but I think we can replace Ishan with Tilak. But the kind of form Ishan is in, it is very tempting to keep him in the 11. But still, I don't want to tinker too much with the playing 11. We have to think about because we will play in some spinning and sticky pitches where we need that player. We can play that
Sluggish pitches you
anchor.
cannot come without Tilak Verma.
Yeah, yeah,
You cannot score 11 without Tilak Verma.
right,
In
right.
flat decks, of course, you can Tilak Verma can be replaced by.
Hmm,
But if I am having a sluggish wicket, especially the match against Pakistan in Colombo, I don't think
hmm,
you cannot think beyond Tilak Verma. Tilak Verma is non-negotiable in games like that.
hmm. And if you want
Um,
to play both Tilak and uh, Ishan, then in that case, Shivam can sit out also. Shivam, Akshar, if Akshar is fit, I would play
in a
Akshar.
sluggish pitch where spinners are coming into the play,
Then
who will
Shivam has
exclude
a role.
Shivam Dube? He's a
Hmm.
spin basher.
Hmm.
So yeah, so there are some
Hmm.
problems also. It's not very hunky dory
Yeah.
when it comes to the combination. The team combination is not exactly what it seems to be.
Yeah.
Mm.
Ishan somehow has ruined everything for the think tank. Now we have the problem of
So we are
plenty.
forgetting about one player who can play a very good anchor role, that is Rinku Singh. So
Rinko
Rinku
Singh.
Singh
Hmm.
is more of a mm, more preferred to be or more talked about as a finisher. But
Hmm.
Rinku can be your anchor also.
And then Hardik and Shivam can play the
As a
finisher's
finisher
role.
role.
Uh-huh. Hmm. That's a good idea. That's a good strategy to have because
So in
Rinku can
sluggish
actually
pitches,
play.
you can promote Rinku up the order a little bit.
Yeah.
So if a
Hmm.
collapse is happening, so Rinku can
Hmm.
take some quick singles and rotate the
Hmm.
strikes a little bit. He was doing the same in the last match, but all of a sudden like
Hmm.
he got out, and that was a little bit pressure on the on India, because India was
Hmm.
already a one batsman short. So
Hmm.
let's come to bowling then.
Yeah.
Yeah. So first is power play bowling. So I think Arshdeep will start, and along with Hardik Pandya, uh,
Hardik
and
Pandya.
uh, and I think Bumrah and
One over
Warud or
from
Akhtar,
Bumrah. Hmm.
they can come as the that one over. So if Arshdeep
Hmm.
is playing, then good part is Bumrah doesn't have to bowl like all his overs in the power play.
mm,
and very strong power play bowling in that way.
mm,
So we are having
mm,
in one power play, if I'm having Arshdeep Singh, if I'm having Jasprit Bumrah, and if I'm having Varun Chakravarti is one over,
mm,
then I think that one power play is not going to be very easy
mm,
for most of the
mm,
team.
mm. And
Uh,
we also have to think about if Arshdeep has an off day, because that happens sometime. I feel Arshdeep has that nervous energy in him. So when things go wrong, then he slides down that path,
yes,
and the whole team faces problems. So backup, we need backups for that in the team, and I think Hardik can then step up and then take that role if Arshdeep
Hardik can
is
absorb
not
pressure.
doing.
Hardik is
Yeah, yeah,
someone who can absorb the pressure.
yeah,
So
yeah.
he has done that also in previous in previous matches. He has done it several
Mm,
times. So
mm,
he's a very intelligent bowler. So I think
mm.
if Arshdeep
And
if
and the
Arshdeep
way
was
India,
getting
yeah, and the way India's batting, we I think we would always have that buffer of say 20-30 runs minimum. So that's a good news for the bowling unit. They have more
especially
runs
with the
to.
finisher that we are having.
Yeah, yeah. So I think bowling won't be a problem for India. It looks a bit, means if you compare it with the kind of form batting unit has, so the bowling looks a bit unsettled, I would say, because Arshdeep was bowling really well 6 months back or a year back. Now I've seen Arshdeep uh, is not absorbing the pressure too well, but still it's quite good. And Bumrah is Bumrah, so we know Bumrah will perform in big matches, so that will happen. Barun is Barun again, and then Akshar, Hardik, and Shivam. So it looks good. It looks good.
Yeah. So
Uh,
middle over bowling, we have Akshar, Varun,
mm,
a little bit of Bumrah, and
mm,
a little bit of Hardik, who will manage the
mm,
middle over bowling. And death bowling and death bowling also we are having Arshdeep and Bumrah to complete the death bowling. I think
mm, mm,
our bowling is looks quite sorted in that way.
mm.
Because if my in my middle overs, if and also in if we are having a sluggish pitches, then Kuldeep and Varun will be my spinners.
Yeah,
So and we
100%.
know that what they are able to
Mm,
if as
mm,
grip and turn, then I think Varun and Kuldeep has they do have the ability to dismantle
mm,
any batting order
mm.
in that phase of the game.
Yeah, yeah. In
Uh,
sticky pitches, play three spinners. That's the mantra, I think. Three,
Aksar is
we
already
can
there,
play.
so
Yeah.
Aksar will anyway play. He's the vice captain,
Mm,
so I don't
mm,
think they will come without Aksar.
uh-huh,
And I think along with Aksar, Kuldeep and Varun in any on any sluggish
uh,
pitch, I think they will
deadly
be
combination.
they will be there.
That's right. Yeah.
And
Death bowling. I think death
Hardik
bowling is
and Bumrah
also.
will complete the death
Mm,
bowling. If Hardik doesn't play, I think Hardik and Bumrah will be completing the death
mm,
bowling. And maybe one
mm,
over from Varun.
mm,
So, and that also has been, this also is a tried and tested formula where Arjdeep has not played and Hardik and Bumrah have have completed the. Even Shivam Dubey has done well on
well
sluggish
in the
wicket.
death. Yeah,
So,
yeah,
we have the Asia Cup as our
yeah.
reference point. So we already know
Mm,
that that one Shivam Dubey is one such bowler who can come up with the slowers and cutters.
slower cutters.
He can actually on sluggish decks he can create problems for batsmen.
Mm, mm. Oh,
Venue advantage is our next parameter. I
mm,
don't think India will be having a lot of problem. So let's
Yeah.
see where India is going to play. So I am just excluding the league matches, because in the league matches, India doesn't actually have any competition.
Hmm.
I think India has only one match with Pakistan. Apart from that, India matches with Namibia, Netherlands, and uh, I think Netherlands, Namibia. What is the other team? Mm, I think
Uh,
uh,
in group stage, right?
group stage. What is the other team that India has matched with? Namibia, Netherlands, and USA.
USA.
So I don't think India has any competition
Hmm.
in the group stage. In the okay, so let's discuss Super 8 fixtures. So India's
Hmm.
Super 8 will be like this: India, Australia, South Africa, and West Indies. Okay,
Okay.
so this is going to be the lineup for India's Super 8. If all the teams that I have mentioned, if they are qualifying, then this is going to be
Hmm.
India's Super 8 combination. And the other group will be Pakistan, England, Sri Lanka, and New Zealand.
Hmm.
So and so basically all these teams are subject to their qualification. So if any other team qualifies instead of them, they will replace these
Hmm.
teams in. So if I'm talking about Super 8, then India's group, all the matches are in India. So India has no such problem. India has, so if all these teams qualify, India is having the biggest match of Australia against Australia. India is having the match in Chennai. So it is a sluggish wicket, and we know that
Hmm.
how advantageous India can be
Hmm.
of a Chennai wicket when it comes to Australia,
Hmm.
and really make Australia's life very difficult on a Chennai deck.
Hmm.
So India's match with South Africa is in Ahmedabad, and India's
Hmm.
West Indies is at Kolkata. I don't think India is having any problem so far as the venues are concerned.
Hmm.
South Africa match against for South Africa match in Ahmedabad can be a little bit concerned, because I know Ahmedabad. We all know how tricky Ahmedabad pitches can be. So yeah, so I think venue advantage is something that is definitely not going to be India's concern. What do you reckon?
And yeah, another thing I think, while other teams also have means uh, minimizes that gap of venue advantage by playing a lot of games here, be it international games or IPL. But still, India has that advantage, and I think they would do well in their home condition. Another thing we have to keep in mind is that when this tournament progresses, the pitches will keep on slowing down. So that's the understanding we have, and the more it will uh, get slowed down, it would be of advantage to India. Hopefully, I'm not uh, sure if that will happen, because India have that bowling attack suited for that condition, and Indian batters, especially in T20s. In tests, obviously, we are struggling against spin, but as Shivam showed in last match, we are not at all struggling against spin in T20s. So I think we as a team have the venue advantage for sure, and India will do well in their home conditions and all the conditions that we will play in, as you mentioned. So I think it's an advantage for us, the venues and the kind of surfaces we have. Yeah.
Right. Okay. So our next is parameter both strength and injury backups.
Mhm.
So I think India has proper bench strength. We mostly have like for Sanju Samson, we have a backup in terms of in Kishan Kishan.
Hmm.
We have so if we have a Washington Sundar, I don't know how fit he is right now. So again, his injury is also a concern. But for the time being, I think India has proper injury backups in terms of Washington Sundar. Washington Sundar is a proper injury backup for Akshar Patel.
Mm.
And even in case of Tilak Verma, also we know Washington Sundar can be promoted up the order. And on Indian
Mm.
pitch, I think Washington Sundar will be fine. So
Yeah.
not a bad option at all. He has
Mm.
shown this thing with Gujarat Titans that he can
Mm.
really hit the ball if he is promoted up the order.
Mm. We just have to uh, pray to God that something doesn't happen to Bumrah, because we obviously you can't have backup for Bumrah, but I think it won't be a problem because T20s are, means 4 overs workload is not that much, and that would not.
I think so. They
Uh,
have played long
yeah,
IPL,
yeah.
so they are
Hmm.
already
Yeah.
T20. Like, this is nothing as in comparison with IPL.
Mhm.
So they have the experience. So I don't like if like that will be very unfortunate if something happens to Bumrah. But I think
Yeah.
as far as workload is concerned, he has managed more. So
Mm. We do not have backups for two, and you can't have backups for two players. One is Bumrah, the other is Hardik Pandya. You can't have a backup for Hardik Pandya because obviously Shivam Dube is, I think, somewhat similar to Hardik Pandya, but obviously Shivam Dube is not
Hardik Pandya
anywhere
is
closer to
someone
Hardik
who
Pandya.
Hardik
Yeah,
Pandya is, I think, the spinal cord. So I think
yeah,
whenever I rate Hardik Pandya a lot in terms of his all-round abilities, and
yeah,
like
yeah,
he has been the like whenever he has been injured, India has faced serious
yeah,
difficulties. Like India looks a different team when Pandya is not there.
yeah. Mm,
So you just can't think that I just pray that. Pandya just stays fit and fine. If possible, just don't play him against the weaker teams.
yeah.
Keep him for the Super 8s and the knockouts, but
Mm,
keep Pandya as fresh as possible.
mm. I'm hearing that India can bring in Riyan Parag in place of Washington. If Washington or Akshar, they can bring in Riyan Parag as an spinning all rounder. So I'm not sure it's a like to like replacement, but still an option. Means if they bring in Riyan Parag, because he's a good lower order batter, plus our own Sunil Naran, mystery mystery spinner, if you consider him that. But still, he has improved his bowling to a great extent. So I think Riyan
From
Parag
Indian
can
cricket,
be a,
he can be a good hitter also. So
yeah,
yeah, he
yeah.
can hit the ball. I
Let's see.
think
But I think
Riyan
in
Parag,
Indian's bench strength is quite good. They have
quite good,
replacements for everyone,
quite good,
and we
quite good.
have the backups. So we have the depth in all the departments. Yeah. League exposure, I think it's a good parameter because IPL exposure is needed, and it's not just for our team, but other teams
The other
have
teams as well.
also, yeah,
So
yeah, have that
usually
exposure
that is
to.
one such platform where all the international players are coming together, and you are having an idea like which player actually you're sharing the same dressing room, you are sharing the
Mm,
same with those players. So that means you are having the proper idea that what is the strength and weakness of all the players who have significant X factors in them. So
right.
I think for players like so say for example Abhishek and Travis said they share the
Mm,
dressing room, and
mm,
so basically that gives us an immense upper hand in terms of understanding how Travis head can be
mm,
bottled up, if like that input can really come from Abhishek
mm.
when it bad. So and also vice versa, because since head is also sharing that dressing room with
Yeah, yeah.
Abhishek, gives Australia a very big advantage. That yeah. So right now, how to manage Abhishek? That's a serious question. So
mm,
I think league exposure, almost all the players that we are having, they are very important members of their IPL teams. I think
mm,
everyone has proper IPL experiences right
mm,
now. So that will not be a big problem for
mm,
India. They have proper
mm,
exposure. Big tournament experience. I think this is
mm,
the last tournament that we are taking into account. So, I think, see, we already have Sky, Bumrah, Akshar,
mm.
Kuldeep. I think we also have Sanju from the squad who that won the 2024 title.
Mm,
So from that, and there are some new members in the squad, but they also have a very, very proper IPL experience, like Tilak,
yeah.
um,
Rinku, Rinku,
on classic
Abhishek.
matches, playing on,
Mm,
really, nervy situations. They are very, very
mm,
well.
mm,
So I think big tournament experience is also a place where India should not be having any problem when it comes to T20 because they have won
mm,
titles. They have won the Asia Cup also
mm,
with almost with an almost similar team. And
mm,
Sky is also now a proper experienced captain. He is managing
mm,
his team well. And also there is a record that Gautam Gambhir has. Gautam Gambhir has, I think Gautam Gambhir has still now, including the IPLs and the World and the T20 tournaments, I think Gautam Gambhir has the record of losing only one final, that is the Champions League final
mm,
that KKR lost. But other than that, he has won two IPL
mm,
finals, and one Asia Cup final.
mm,
So so far as think tank is concerned, also I think Gambhir in T20 Gambhir has proper
mm.
strategy experience that is required. So
No,
I
no.
think
So, yeah. So I think that we have that fearless approach in the team